In this video, we'll look at the general features of InfoBurst and some of the advantages of using the InfoBurst platform, specifically the management of bursting, publication, and delivery of business intelligence documents. We'll also discuss other features like scheduling, runtime logging, and administration. Let's start by looking at the InfoBurst user interface. The user interface is web-based. This makes access to the system easy, as end users don't need any software installed to access the InfoBurst system. The Flash-based user interface leverages the InfoBurst API and is designed to make access to the system quick and easy to understand. The interface is also drag and drop, so it's easy to manipulate objects. Here we can select a document and drag it to a new folder, or we can grab objects like reports, drag them to our workspace, and create things like schedules and bursts. InfoBurst integrates with Business Objects and Microsoft Reporting Services platforms to burst, publish, and deliver business intelligence documents in a wide variety of commodity formats like PDF, Excel, HTML, and other formats. Here's an example of a burst being the unit of execution within InfoBurst, and this burst contains multiple documents. We have a Microsoft Reporting Services report, a Business Objects Web Intelligence report, and also a Crystal report. And each of these documents has been set up to publish in a variety of formats. So for our Microsoft Reporting Services, we are publishing this report in HTML format. We're going to send that to email. We're sending this to a network share in Excel format. So I have a document that can have one or more publications and deliveries. Our Webby report is being sent to a WebDAV folder in text format. And another example, we have a Crystal report that's being sent to an InfoView or Business Objects folder in Excel format. We're also scheduling an instance of that same report in PDF format. InfoBurst provides precise control over the bursting of business intelligence documents. The use of various data sources to drive document parameters makes bursting both flexible and easily automated. In this example burst, we have a web intelligence report with a prompt for state, enter customer state, and our plan is to provide a list of values from a database query. So we'll select our data source, go out and select our database connection, and from that connection we'll select a query that returns us a list of our Western states. And if we drill into the query, we can see the list of values that will be returned and applied to this parameter at runtime. This makes maintenance of the list of values dynamic. Every time the burst is executed, the query is run and the latest greatest list of values is applied to the burst. Once a document is bursted, publish the results in a variety of formats and deliver them to a variety of destinations. With features like intelligent email delivery, burst a document to generate personalized content, publish the content in personalized formats, and deliver the content to the appropriate recipients. For deliveries to network shares and other locations, it's easy to customize file and folder names using InfoBurst macros. The InfoBurst scheduler is flexible. Within a schedule, we can have one or more bursts, eliminating the need to maintain a schedule per burst. For time and date frequency, there are a variety of options for days, weeks, months at various intervals. We can utilize things like date macros, or we can base our schedules on external events like the presence of a trigger file or perhaps the results of a database query. In conjunction with our scheduled bursts, we can do things like run commands based on the successful completion of our bursts, or perhaps send an email notification if one of our bursts should fail. Logging in InfoBurst is comprehensive. In addition to user audit logs and delivery audit logs, if a burst should fail, the burst activity log is a powerful tool for understanding what failed in the burst, why it failed, and the user or administrator can even receive this activity log inline in an email message upon the failure of a burst. Using administrative features in InfoBurst, the scalability of the platform can be precisely controlled using document queues. User and group administration allows for compartmentalization of various objects and functions within the system. Report consolidation means report content can be grouped within a burst by email recipient or by report variable. This means the recipient receives one file, PDF or Excel, containing multiple reports content. And finally, InfoBurst's API allows for programmatic integration between the InfoBurst platform and your own applications.